and possibly to get to the nether roof, but I'm not holding out hope that I'm gonna get to the nether roof. Sorry, Hollow Hardcore Attempt 2, play selected world. And there we go. Just open this up so I can look at my own. No, I don't want to do that. Sorry, I had my volume on so the chat was about to create a loop of me talking. So, we've got a bunch of goals to achieve today. I really just want to get to the nether and maybe get some fire res potions because, you know, fire resistance is sort of what I'm going to need if I want to continue living. Oh, if I'm going to want to safely explore the nether. And in fact, I think I know a way I can get fire res pots without having to explore too much of the greater nether. Except, it would sort of require me getting a bunch of cobblestone, which should not be a problem. 4, 5. I already have a door in my inventory, so that's good. And I just need a single piece of gold equipment, which will probably be gold boots. Now, I'm just gonna do this as quickly as I can. Oh wait, god damn it! I already had a. Just realizing I already had a gold chest plate sitting around somewhere. Yep, right here. Maybe should have done something about that, but well, no use crying over spilled gold, I guess. Is there more gold ore? Yep, there's 9. Okay, so I'm gonna do. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna waste my coal like that. It's not like it's a unlimited resource. So I will throw this in here, and once this is done smelting, I'm gonna have 40 gold, and I am hoping that 40 gold is gonna be enough for my purposes. So let's quickly do this. 39 in there, and let me go to the Hollow Hardcore to-do list, and actually none of these go to the nether. Well, I mean, okay. Explore the nether is going on this list, but it's probably going further down in the order in which I intend to do them, because as fun as nether exploration is, it is very dangerous, and I really don't want to lose my hardcore world that I put about 24, that I put about 3. It's been about 3 streams on this hardcore world, so it's getting up there with the worlds that mean a lot to me. So let me go build a nether portal here, and I'm building it in a lit up area, so I never need to worry about you know, this is kind of coincidental, so I never need to worry about coming through and having a creeper just 1, 2, 3 annihilate me as soon as I step through. Of course, there's no accounting for everything. I cannot 1, 2, 3. I cannot account for every possible eventuality, but the least I can do is try and be safe. So I'm gonna light this up, and while I'm here, I'm going to 2, 3 entirely block off the back end of the portal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm also gonna block off the front end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because if a creeper gets in here and somehow manages to explode, that's it. It's game over. I cannot tank an explosion at close range like that. Probably not even in my first set of diamond armor. I'm probably gonna have at least 2 sets over the course of this let's play, if not more. It might take me a while to get around to the tech level where I'll have mending. So in lieu of that, I am just going to be very careful. Bam, 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 bam. And another thing I'm gonna have to be careful about is TNT. Especially when I actually get to netherite mining. So I can sleep here, I can look at my nice lovely board of goals, and grab my gold, grab my... oh wait, yeah, I got 40 gold. That's... I could have sworn there was a little bit more gold left lying around, but no? Okay. Then let me chuck this stuff into a chest. Oh wait, sorry, I need to take some of this. Put these up there. And let us go build me a little nether hut. A little. Oh, hey, Dr. Quantum, welcome back to the stream. There's something you might like. So, you've been a very frequent follower. So, when you left after you left the stream, I've come up with a little board that I call the Hollow Hardcore Frequent Flyers, and you are the first person on the list of frequent viewers. So if I see any names enough that I can tell by memory it's you, I'm thinking I need some sort of numerical like counting system. Like if you make X streams, I'll put them on the frequent flyers board. But so far you are the #1 person, and I think the next person is going to be Alfie. Thank you. It's the least I can do for someone just tuning into my stream so frequently. And we are oh, whoa. Okay, you know what? This is actually not such a bad nether spawn. I could envision way worse places to spawn. This pickaxe is kind of on its way out though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is probably going to have to be the way I get up. But good news about basalt deltas is that is that magma cubes spawn here, which means I might not need to go through the whole process of, you know, trading with a piglin until I get a desired fire resistance potion trade. I could probably just kill a couple of magma cubes and, well, okay, then I would need a brewing stand, which would entail me raiding villages or finding an actual village. So that's a little far out. Anyways, what I'm just going to do is place cobblestone here, build myself this squat little bunker in hell, and let me. Huh. Okay, I might want to come up and have access to the nether woods, but in lieu of that, I'm just gonna cover this up. Oh, whoops. My diamond pickaxe is really on its way out, so I think before this pick breaks, oh wait, hold on. F3. So my nether quartz or nether portal is at -9. Oh, it's x -9, comma z -200. So I have actually been coming up with a list of coordinate locations on this jotter book that I love to keep handy just so I can read it. And on said list I have my island base and my nether quartz, so that's gonna be, I guess it's gonna be helpful at some point. I did not manage to find a piglin to trade with to get fire resistance potions, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm going to want fire resistance potions for the entire duration that I'm in the nether. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am terrified of the nether. So, but I'll make do. I'm gonna live with that. And now, what I need to do is place these back here, and take all of the cobblestone that I have, all of it. Put the basalt back there. I'm gonna keep this in my inventory. Andesite, nope. And okay, so this is all the cobblestone I have. And I'm going to want to go out to a deeper part of the ocean. So I'm just going to keep building in line with this. And actually, you know what? I have a perfect 3x3 that could make a nice roadway. So let me break these. Bam, bam. And one day, hopefully, this 3x3 section will become some sort of roadway that I use to walk to and fro. At least I'll use it to get to and back from the mob farm. And what I want to be over is the deeper part of the ocean, and that way I can guarantee that all of the spawns within the 128 by 128 perimeter around me are mostly not taken up. So break that diamond. Break that with my pickaxe. And I'm really thinking I'm gonna need to get enchanting soon, but in light of the fact that I do not have 30 levels, which is what I'm building the mob farm for, I am probably going to just stay with this pickaxe, or maybe I should switch to... Okay, you know what? Better idea. Switch to an iron pick, or switch to several iron pickaxes. And this is one of the more dangerous things because I'm going to be working with high elements. But I should be okay as long as I have the ability to jump and... You know what? Okay, hold on. Gold, you can go back here. And the water is the most important one here. So I'm going to need to grab some water. And what am I going to do when I... Okay. I'm going to go out maybe another stack of blocks, hopefully. That shouldn't be too excessive, right? In fact, I'm already kind of over the deep section of the ocean. So... Even stopping to scratch my nose when I'm in hardcore mode is terrifying. This is nerve-wracking. But maybe I should just stop being a coward. You know, maybe I should just try and experience a little less anxiety, and then I'll be so ready and so ready to roll that I'll just float away like a feather, and then get killed in a really dumb way. So, what is really going to be a game changer is when I get Totems of Undying, which is probably going to be the first thing I endeavor to do. Like if I design a first mega project, it's probably going to be that. Okay, so this is the deepest. Oh well, it's towards the deeper end of the ocean. There's pretty much nothing in 128. Once I go up, there will be pretty much nothing in 128 block perimeter of me. And I'm just going to start building the roadway back, except I'm probably not going to finish it because I need way more blocks. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's the 2 cells. And within one of these cells, I need them both to be completely enclosed cells. I cannot have either of them open even the slightest bit so I could accidentally land on a ledge and kill myself. So I'm going to place a dirt here, and... Okay, the next step is to build to about 200 on the y-axis and maybe get a shitload of kelp. I know the kelp is definitely going to speed up the part where I grab soul sand and then convert one of those to an upstream and... Okay, I hear drowned. I hear zombies. Okay, when I convert one of them to a stream that goes up and one of them to a stream that goes down, well, one of them that... oh, whoops. That turns into a safe way to drop down. So... I am thinking... Damn it, I still have my gold boots on. Which side would be more logical for the up? You know what? Doesn't really matter mathematically. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, and this will be the door area. And in fact, this will be here. And I will probably place a sign and a water bucket right there, so I have the drop down ready. Oh, I forgot the sign. Ah, man, I'm really forgetful sometimes. I don't know why. But in my defense, I just finished a class. It's a lovely afternoon. I could. It's not like this is a rush project. In fact, I really don't want to rush anything about this hardcore world, because haste makes waste, and it would be a real waste to lose this world. So, I'm just gonna run back towards my lovely little island paradise. It's I don't know why I'm calling it an island paradise. The greenery is all manufactured. It's greenery that I have planted, or greenery that I've allowed to exist. There's all the plants are things that I have planted, including the sugarcane. The island has been, for want of a better word, the island has been gentrified to high hell. I've stolen most of the surface mineral resources. I've built a squat, ugly little fortification to sleep in. I really can't call it a nice island anymore. Okay. Oh, you know what? 2 doors. It's perfect. The kelp, I'm gonna need that. and which is there should be some signs sitting around somewhere, right? Ah, bingo. Okay, oh, and another 5 oak doors. I'll go to bed. Now I need soul sand and I need magma. The magma I can, well, actually both of those I can quite easily get from the nether. Except I would really rather get them in the overworld if I can. Did I grab any? Wait, no, I don't need magma because I'm not doing a drop down. I'm not doing a down current. I'm just doing a straight drop into water, which is actually a lot quicker, by the way. Okay, so run back here. And I am also going to want to place the doors on the inside, because if I place them from the outside, it's going to create a tiny gap that I could maybe fall into or get trapped on. And to avoid that, just because I want to build this thing... Look, basically, I want to completely idiot-proof my hardcore world. And the reason for that is because I am an idiot sometimes. So there's nothing I can do about the fact that I'm an idiot. There's no easy, like, ready fix that I have. But I can just sort of mitigate the damage a little. So I'll place a sign here, place a water bucket here, and there we go. Now I have a semi-safe landing spot. Okay, so I'm just gonna build the way up first. And how many blocks how many blocks up should I go? It's okay, so it's a 128 block around me, and 62 is sea level. So 62 plus 128, the 2 goes over 130, 190. I need to go up to 190. So anticipate a lot of block placement. And so I'll have to do a sky pillar up, and then from that sky pillar I'm gonna have to build some sort of flat base, maybe. Okay, that's another 90. So bam, 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 whoops, bam, bam, 190. Oh wait, hold on. What does it say that I'm looking at? It says I'm looking at 99. Okay, so it counts from your bottom step. So I need to put one more in here, and okay. That's how far up I'll need to go, but it's about 3 stacks per each, and it's a very tall tower I'm building, so this might not even get done this episode. But I assure you, I'm going to have the best rates out of any possible configuration of a standard Minecraft mob farm, and the reason I'm going to have the best rates is because there is nothing else in the spawnable area. So the only other things contributing to the mob caps are special type mobs that don't despawn. So doing pretty good for myself at present. I'm really gonna. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna use the standard 3x3 mob design with an obsidian rim. Oh wait, okay, I'm at the right height. Okay, now I need to build everything else up to this level. Well, lots of squid spawning, but. So 3. Okay. Is there a way for me to get up? There is not. Oh, okay, there kind of is. You know what? I might as well make the bottom block a water block because it's not going anywhere. And if I were to do something really dumb, right, like accidentally right-click pick this up, I would still want a block of water there to catch my fall. So. 1, 2, 3. And you know what, yeah, I'll do the figure 8. Except you know what, I probably won't. I'll just do the back wall. Sorry about the indecision. It's really hard thinking about this in the context of the fact that if I die, this whole world disappears. 3, 2, 3. You know, just doing the math off the top of my head. I am. Oh, are you playing this world off cam? I'm actually not. I do not do any of the things on this world off camera. And I figure I might want to keep it that way, because that way I have a 100% chance of capturing my death if I do die. I mean, everyone dies, but if I die off camera, it's going to be very unsatisfying, and I'll have to basically boot up some sort of recording software, record my dead character, and say, okay, so this is how I died. Like I got ganked by 15 zombie pigmen and stabbed to death. It was like watching Caesar get killed. And I think I'd rather avoid that and only play this world when I stream. Also, then I can sort of use the playtime, or use the total length of the stream as a sort of queue of playtime, and I can maybe use that as a tool for calculation, like how long I've been in the world. This is how long I survived. These are my stats. I know that all of those things are listed in the in the stats tab, but I mean, I don't want to, like, if I'm ever doing a review of this world, or let's say I get to a year and I decide to do the highlights of the previous year, right? I don't want to have to go through my stats and be like, okay, this is how much it's changed. This is actually that. You know what? That sounds like it would be interesting. Like, this is how many cobblestone blocks I've mined. This is how many dirt blocks I've mined. This is how far I've traveled. But yeah, I don't play on the world off cam. Maybe I should, though, for some of the for some of the less interesting stuff where it's really just me mining stone and then using the stone to build a mob grinder platform in the sky. It's maybe a little bit of off-camera work would do me good. Oh, hey, Dolphin's Grace. Okay, I need to build these a little higher, and I'm gonna very quickly swap out my iron pick for, my diamond pick for an iron pick, because I kind of want to have this. I want to have this as a keepsake, even if it's, you know, kind of old and kind of low durability. You know what? Same thing with the diamond shovel, actually. These go in the Hall of Fame as my oldest diamond tools. Okay, I'll just put those there. I'll try and remember the fact that that's the Hall of Fame chest and not like forge them into anything else. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bam. 1, 2, 3. Iron pick. Next iron pick. Iron shovel. And that, yeah, it's that jump gave me a little bit of anxiety too, because I was trying to jump and capitalize on forward movement, but I was getting a little closer to the stone road, which was kind of a way to die. So maybe when this is well built up, I'll put a roof on this, and then on top of the roof I'll put a bunch of waterlogged slabs. That seems like, oh wait, yep, I did that. I completely forgot I did that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm maybe gonna have to make some changes around here. So the next part that'll build up, I'll do 4, 5, 6. And then once I make this tunnel into the drop chute perfectly safe, I should not have a problem just jumping into it from where I am. Also, I'm starting to run out of cobblestone. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the issue here is going to be getting soul sand for the thing that boosts me up, but should just be most Should just be almost anywhere in the nether, right? Shouldn't be a problem to get my hands on some. You know what? Elfies actually built a very similar mob grinder to this, except it didn't have the powered like waterway that goes up. The build that Elfie instead used was a just a very tall ladder, and that's probably the mob grinder in the. Did you enchant any stuff? I put a singular enchant on my shovel, so I gave it efficiency 2. And then with that efficiency 2 enchant, it made digging out that island we can barely see. It made that island slightly easier to remove, but it did not help massively in the long run. So, little unfortunate. What is also unfortunate is that it's... Oh, wait, I just realized something terrible. I didn't light up the top. Which means that at nighttime, I could potentially be dealing with a mob that just drops down on my head and then kamikazes me. So I should probably only build that during the daytime. And while I'm on it, I should actually get a little more cobblestone, because this is most of the cobblestone that I quarried out of the island. Yeah, I could probably do with a long mining session, I believe. Okay, you know what? A lot of those blocks were not like cobblestone blocks. Those were, and a lot of my cobblestone has been smelted into stone. Oh wait, okay, there's actually a little bit of cobblestone left here, so that's good. Not a lot else. Okay, so this chest is now becoming the assistant cobblestone chest. This stuff goes up here. These sticks are coming with me. I'm gonna turn a little bit of the leftover wood into sticks. Okay, and where's the... I don't want to use up all of my coal supply, so I'll use half to make more torches. And with, you know what, if I'm going on a full-on mining spree, I should make at least a couple more stone pickaxes. Oh, sorry, a couple more iron picks. So 1, 2, 3. Got a lovely 5 of those. Put this here, and I can also do an iron pick. Oh, sorry, I can also do another iron shovel. And you know what? Since I'm making all this stuff, I might as well make myself another axe with more durability. Just once you get iron, you get used to spending it really easily. So I'm going to put this in here. We're going to take a very quick bathroom break. After which point, the mining session will begin. Cobble gen. I've considered a cobble gen. Oh, I actually have not considered a cobble gen, but I mean, if I go mining, I'll uncover a double purpose of uncovering more cobblestone and uncovering a little more ores. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. there a timeout for messages on the screen? They are staying forever and covering up the entire part of the screen. Oh, I actually have not configured that. Hold on. Chat settings, chat appearance. Okay. Hold on. I might not have edited that part. Chat settings, no. Settings. In-game overlay. Show stream status. Yes. Chat message duration. I'll turn it to 5 seconds. Auto dismiss. Wait, yeah. Auto dismiss chat message duration. Positions. Background opacity. Coding. General. Open dashboard. Nope. Stream. No, not stream summary. Give me 1 moment. I'm going to try and fix this on the fly if I can. My chat settings. Chat appearance. Okay, I've done this. No messages cannot enable. Emotes only chat follows with the chat view. There's a clear chat button, but I don't. No, that's alerts. Okay, I'll go. Whoops, sorry. I'll go to main scene, and I'll go to edit, and the chat overlay. Ah, bingo. That's where it is. Sizing here. I make the chat overlay slightly smaller. Scale 100, and can edit the background opacity. Remove after. Oh, I don't have auto remove messages set on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna set them to auto remove after 10 seconds. So if you type something in chat, there's gonna be a message that pops up, and I think it'll go away after 10 seconds. So yes, before I ran off to the bathroom, I had to say that I would have built the cobblestone generator, except at that point it would just be me, like putting something heavy on top of the left click button on my mouse, looking at a block of cobblestone, and then talking to you for half an hour instead of uncovering any new mineral resources, maybe getting some things that give me a slight XP boost, stuff like that. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iron pickaxes in my inventory, which should be enough to give me about the durability of I want to say a diamond pick. A diamond pick is 1500, so it's 6 iron pickaxes. So I have about the durability of 6 diamond pickaxes. Now, oh sorry, I have 5/6 of the durability of a diamond pickaxe. I don't know why it is difficult to say the word 5/6. It's. I'm going to clip this, and I'm going to send it to Elfie, and I feel like I'm going to be made fun of relentlessly for this. I just feel like that's par for the course at this point, but I have almost the durability of a diamond pickaxe, which means I can get a little bit more mining done, and hopefully uncover some ores. Hopefully those ores are really good ones that'll give me XP. I'm thinking like big redstone veins, maybe lapis veins. If I can find diamond, I'm going to have to leave that untouched. Oh! What did I just hear? Oh! Hello, Dipster God. Welcome to the stream. Actually, let me get out of this. Okay, let me just press save. And okay. Hello, welcome to the hardcore stream. So you have let me get you up to speed. I'm mining, and the reason I'm mining is because I want to uncover a bunch of new minerals, and I also want to get a ton of cobblestone, because cobblestone is the block that I've chosen to build my mob grinder out of. And we're just doing a little bit of mining at diamond level, hoping to uncover a few more ores, maybe a couple of resources I don't have. If I could find a spawner, that would be nice. Provided it was a spawner of things that didn't, fucking annihilate me the second I start I start trying to build a spawner out of them. Or I start trying to build a farm out of them. And the goal is maybe hit level 30. And oh, sorry, I mean the current overarching goal for the Hollow Hardcore series is to hit 365 days. I've been telling myself every single time, if I can make it to 1 year in game, I will be happy. But looks like an old game. Yep, it's as in this is just Minecraft, which is sort of old at this point. But I'm using Sphax Pure BD or Sphax's 32-bit BD Craft texture pack, which is kind of an old texture pack. I remember it being around during the time when the Yogscast were making frequent videos, and they had like a shared Tekkit server. Like, this texture pack has been around since 1.5, but they've come a long way with it. It's actually one of those amazing, very clean texture packs, and I think it's a classic. This isn't like a video game patch. This isn't a video game art patch. This is art, right? It's this and Faithful 32-bit are just absolute masterwork texture packs. Just so beautiful. But yeah, this isn't the first time I've geeked out about how amazing this texture pack is. And it probably won't be the last, because I really like the texture pack. So I'm just being a scaredy cat, mining as far as I can, and hopefully, I think. Okay, let's do some internal assessment of how many stone I'm gonna need. Right, I will probably need about a row of an inventory to even complete the way up. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well, and I'm gonna have to build. I'm gonna have to gather maybe 10 stacks, finish the mob grinder itself. So it's better off that I just get this all now, get all of this stuff now, and maybe get a little bit closer to my goal. I should have brought some chests so that I could just throw a chest down, fill it with stuff, and then keep mining. But Bomb. Oh, hello, Elfie. I did not. Wait, the lapis? Yeah, I'm kind of leaving the lapis behind intentionally. Hello, Elfie. Welcome to the stream, by the way. And the goal is sort of just grab the things that'll give me immediate XP. But I am also kind of tempted to wait until I have Fortune 3 to mine lapis, because it's one of those things that's almost unrenewable. That being said, also lapis kind of fills up your inventory pretty quickly. I might stick to just coal and maybe redstone. If not, I'm gonna have to make like 6 or 7 trips back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. I should really get that. I should really install that mod that auto replaces tools in your inventory when you break one. It's a mod that Elfie and I have on a lot of the mod packs we've played. I think it might be inventory tweaks. If I got the right mod, and it's that or like smart swap, something like that. Elfie, do you know? And I hear cave. Good. Thanks. Oh my god. Okay, Elfie, tell me when your stream drops. I'm gonna be doing something really. I might do something really dumb, which is I'll stream and then I'll watch your stream by looking down at my. It's probably just inventory. Okay, that's good to know. Really don't like that. Really don't like that on my hardcore world. I really don't like hearing any mobs. It's a zombie at least. Okay, I tell you what. I've got good armor. I've got decent armor. I've got a shield. I can probably take whatever is in a cave. This will become a problem if there's like a spawner, and I'm gonna have to try and get to the spawner, torch it up. No. I still hear them. I hear them in the flowing of water. Okay. Oh, goddamn! Gonna have to rotate the pathway a little. That way I can save these for when I have fortune. It's good to find more diamond, though. Absolute pog moment. Bam, 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 bam. So this is at least a 4 vein. If I can uncover a little more... Okay. Okay, so it's a 5 vein. That's not bad. 5 veins are pretty good. If I get fortune, that's maybe half a set of armor right there. And okay, and which one was I in front of? I was in front of this block. Okay, so I kept mining like this. Why do you have doors? I have a bunch of doors in my inventory in the event that I encounter another water cave, because I am underneath an ocean biome. So if I find another water cave like the one that I found on my other mineshaft, I'm gonna have to drop some doors, maybe swim around, see if there's anything good. Dr. Quantum calls them scuba gear, which was pretty funny to me. And speaking of scuba gear, I might want to get on turtle ownership. I might want to start, you know, breeding turtles, harvesting their scutes, making myself a... You know what? I feel like turtle shell should be its own armor material. Like, even if it's only as good as chainmail, right? I feel like that would still make for an amazing... Oh, well, that's dirt. I feel like it would make for an amazing set of situational armor. For example, it's about the equivalent of having Respiration 3 as a base, like as a basic value on the set of armor. I also feel like Minecraft should have a couple more types of armor that are, you know, situational. I know that 1.17 is planning on doing that with leather, preventing you from stepping into powdered snow, or preventing you from falling into deep snow. But I think they could do a little more with it, such as having special, like, fireproof armor, or armor that boosts fire resistance, or maybe armor that's good for exploring and gives you a tiny speed boost. You know, and that armor would have to be sold by wandering merchants exclusively, stuff like that. Yeah, there could be a lot more done. You could add a lot more suits of armor. You could add a lot more weapons, but still a game I very much like. It's basic, easy to understand, tough to become exceedingly good at, but that's also half of the fun of the game. And as you guys know, or as Elfie at least knows, enchants do that. Yep, I could have like maxed out respiration or fire prot armor, but what I'm thinking is maybe you get something really rare from the Nether, and you trade it to a wandering trader, and then that exceedingly rare trade lets you get a set of armor that is almost entirely fireproof, like Strider scale armor, and you take like cactus amounts of damage from lava, things like that. But at the same time, I could see why Mojang doesn't want to turn this into a, you know, overpowered arms race, or having a bunch of people in a bunch of different sets of armor. I don't want to see this game slowly turn into Ark Survival Evolved. But yeah, a lot of the things in game are, you know, I don't think I could design a better game than Minecraft. At the very least, I don't think I could design a more fun game, you know? Maybe the sole exception is if we're talking about a tabletop game, because I have part of a D&D campaign written out. It's just on a bunch of Jotter books. And actually, you know what? That gives me an idea for something I can build. So, floating island in the sky with its own castle, with its own floating castle, with its own reservoirs of water, and with a bunch of stables for where you would put a bunch of flying animals. That is probably something I would like to build, except first and foremost, I don't need to worry about any of that. I need to worry about staying alive. Okay? At this point, if the Minecraft world is a food chain, right, where you got like the Ender Dragon and the Wither right at the top, you have the head honcho sitting at the top of the pyramid, I'm just above the bottom of the pyramid by virtue of having iron armor. Any one mob in this world, if it was so determined, could come over and kick my ass. Like, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I could get clowned on by a very determined cave spider but but once I have the diamond gear covered, once I have netherite gear covered, I think I need to worry about that a little less. So just okay, my inventory is already starting to fill up. That's quite a nice amount of coal. Okay. Do I head upstairs, or do I'll keep going until I'm absolutely full, like until my inventory is maxed out. And then, okay, more diamonds, nice. What vein is this? Is this a 2 vein? Is this a 3 vein? Is this a 5 vein? Okay. Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then I see 1 above, which means there might be 1 below. Yep. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, wait. Let me just mine out the blocks underneath it. Okay. There we go. Place that here. Place this here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 5 vein. Diamonds are found when we don't look for them exclusively. You're right. I've probably found more diamonds in this one mining bit than I have when I was mining diamonds for about an hour, or when I was looking for diamonds. So I'll just have to keep on the strip mining, and maybe okay, I'll have to remember every single coordinate, or I'll have to go back on my streams and watch for where all the diamonds are. Okay. I could probably make it until my inventory is full, at least. And then you just watch for where the diamonds are, or walk down the strip mines, checking that I didn't leave anything behind. And okay, let's do a little head count. There's 3 diamonds at the end of the other mine shaft, which I'm holding off on until I get a fortune enchant. I found 5 on the way here, and I found well, I can see the other 5. And I found another 5. That's 13 diamonds. Assuming fortune is a multiplier of 2.2 on average without any RNG manipulation, 2.2 times 13 is equal to, wait, hold on, 2. Okay, that doesn't evenly multiply, but it adds up to about 28 diamonds. So that's enough for at least a full set of gear. And I'm hopefully I'm going to be a little braver when I have diamond armor. Still a little afraid though. I should have brought a crafting table. I really should have brought a crafting table along so that I can put these into the put these redstone and coal into their block form. But you know, hindsight's 20/20. Okay, I'll get the rest of this coal. It's weird thinking about the fact that I might just mine out the entirety of the area underneath an ocean, or I might just mine out, you know, a bunch of tunnels underneath an ocean. And it'd be quicker if instead of traveling over the sea, or traveling over the sea and having to look at my coordinates, I just built pathways underground to wherever I want to go. But I'm thinking that might be the kind of way I want to live, because I really don't want to die. So I'm thinking one of my later projects might be to build a bunch of interconnected tunnels that connect the things I find, like villages, maybe that other ocean monument. They tie a bunch of things together. And I'm thinking of calling them something that has to do with moles, like the creature, not the unit of measurement, like the moleways, or the mole tunnels, or the warrens. Although, I think the warrens are the building that used to summon troglodytes in Heroes of Might and Magic. So I really don't want to associate myself with a bunch of blind cave-dwelling reptiles. Frogs, amphibians, I don't know what. Okay, so I'm not huge on the lore of boring tunnel. Was that didn't Elon Musk make one of those and a bunch of shirts from the Boring Company? My dad is my dad's a big fan of Elon Musk, so I inadvertently find out a bunch of things about Elon Musk, like him and Grimes with their child that has a really weird name. The child's name looks like a Skyrim Thu'um written down on a piece of paper. What's XXXAE? No, X. And I'm assuming that the combination of the words means that he's trying to do some sort of military lingo thing. So it's Alpha Epsilon, and then -12. So the real question is, if you pronounce the hyphen right, what is his kid's name? It's XAE, but the AE is fused into a single AE, and then it's -12. Yeah, it's I. That kid is gonna get bullied so much when he gets into school. I know he's probably not gonna. He's probably gonna be private schooled because they have a ton of money. But yeah, XAE12. It's a serial number or model number. Oh. So Elon Musk named his kid in the same fashion that someone named the SR-71 Blackbird, which is a plane, I believe. I don't know much about planes. In fact, I don't know that much about tanks either, which is kind of weird because my selected military vocation. Oh, okay. So fun. It's pronounced something Archangel. Oh. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, you mean it's pronounced like the name of a biblical angel, or it's pronounced like the word archangel? Because naming your kid after any sort of religious entity is kind of weird. I could see names of figures that appear in a religious book. I could see biblical names. I could see Quran names. I could see names from the Torah. I could see those and I could sort of understand them. I can see Michael because it's more of a person name now than it is the name of an archangel. But if you call your kid Archangel, that's a little bit weird. That'd be like I guess it's like naming. It would be kind of like naming my kid after a fictional character. If you name your child after a cast of archangels, or if you name your child after an angel. Oh, sorry, if you name your child after the cast of angels, right? Imagine if I named my kid Seraphim. Then again, I actually knew a guy named Serafino, but it was spelled S-E-R-A-P-H-I-N-O. And I knew another guy, a guy from the Philippines, and one of the components of his name was Uriel. And I okay, so this is a bit mean, but when we were all a bunch of teenage boys, we did as teenage boys did and made fun of each other relentlessly. And one name that one of my friends used that really stuck was calling him Urinal. So I'm sorry, Timothy Uriel, if you're listening to this, but they called him Uriel. Sorry, his name was Uriel, like the cast of archangels, or like the archangel Uriel. So if that makes any sense. You know what? I've sacrificed way too much storage space to a bunch of weird shit in here. So this can go. Oh wait, this has become stone. This can go here. The iron ore can go here. This can go here. This can go right over here. Stuff can go up here. And yeah, I knew a guy named Uriel. Oh wait, A12 is the name is pronounced X-A12. Okay, yeah, that kid is still gonna get bullied in school, but it's a little more understandable now that it's not pronounced phonetically. Like if I look at that poor kid's name and my brain just makes the noise of static. It's like radio crackling. But I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're a billionaire, you can sort of do what you want, and you're sort of above reproach. If someone's telling you, hey, you can't name your kid after, I don't know, like a what sounds like a ship from Star Trek. Elon's pronounce this name AA. So pronounce this name A minus A. I would call it. I would pronounce it A minus A hyphen A, or alternatively, if I was reading this phonetically and I had to do this very quickly, I would go no wait, like that's the kid's name. But you know what, rich people can name their children whatever the hell they want. It's really no skin off my back. But oh wait, hold on, did I just okay, cobblestone back in here. I don't have enough levels, so I might as well get back to building. And the way I'm going to get back up there is by using my magical Adasha. No way. So A hyphen, okay, A dash A. Adasha. If I read that on a piece of paper and I was like a grade school teacher, I'd just sit there like, is there an in my class? No? Well, that's weird. It seems I'm supposed to have an in my class. Then again, there are some names that are very weird because I'm looking at them through the lens of someone who was raised speaking English. For example, like ethnic names, right? Like Letitia, Lashana, like those are African American names. Spanish names, like okay, you know how Spanish names always seem to have this like O at the end of them, or like an A. For example, instead of calling your kid Robert, you call him Roberto, which I'm gonna admit Roberto is a lot spicier than Robert. It's a real thing, by the way. Saw some TikTok of a substitute teacher saying that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, okay, I feel like you sort of ruin your kids' chances at life if you give them a name that cannot be pronounced in the area that you're living. Then again, that reminds me of that mum who named her kid Vagina. And the reason she did it was so that the kid would the reason I've heard her give during an interview was that it was so that if he gets into a job interview, people are going to be interested enough in his name that they're gonna want to call him for the interview whether or not he's you know, perfectly suited for it or not. They're just going to want to be like, who's this kid who was named Vagina? Of course, here's the counter argument, right? Here's the flip side of that. If I found out that someone ended up killing their parents with an axe, and I was reading the news to find out why, and the explicitly stated reason was that he killed his parents because one of them named him Vagina when he was born, I would think, you know what, those parents sort of had it coming. You should have, if you didn't want to get murdered by someone with it. And California state laws doesn't permit Elon to name his son that. Good on California. Good for preventing him from naming his kid after the sound that radio static makes. I am typically for freedom of speech. I'm for freedom of a lot of things. Freedom of religion, freedom of love, freedom of expression. I don't feel like naming your kid something that's gonna crash computer systems is sensible, because it's not just your life you're fucking with the kid's life as well. By naming them after what looks like the name of a model plane. Drop down here very carefully. Actually, okay, if I so much as hear mob sounds, I'm gonna have to expediently jump off. But yeah, I feel like giving your kids names that dumb is how you make kids who become axe murderers. Then again, I feel like I would never develop the confidence to become an axe murderer if my mom gave me a really dumb name. For example, my name is Timothy, which is sort of a normal name. It's kind of biblical. It's kind of biblical because it means God's strength, which is weird because we're not a Christian family. But Timothy is a sort of okay name. I would have liked something cooler, like Alexander, or like maybe the name of a Roman general of sorts. But Timothy is a perfectly serviceable name. right? And do you want to know my Chinese name? My Chinese name is Xing Quan, and I'll give you an English translation of that. It means the characters used to create the name, because Chinese words are like pictures. It's the character for gold 3 times. So gold, 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 and then the character for white, as in the color, and the character for water. So I've tried explaining the fact that the most literal translation of my Chinese name to English is a lot of gold, white water. A lot of gold, white water. Which is a really fucking dumb name. It's less dumb if you are like immersed in Chinese culture, if that was the name you've grown up with since birth, and you come from a society where people understand that name. They will hear that name and they'll think, oh yes, this is a good name. This is a strong boy's name. But try explaining try explaining the fact that your name means like money come. It's kind of fucking difficult. Then again, it's probably not even one of the worst names I've heard. So, for example, I went to a school called ITE, right? It's a Institute of Technical Education, and I met a guy whose name was Koon. I know, and it wasn't spelt C-O-O-N. It was spelt K-H-U-N. Koon. Except the way everyone pronounced it sounded exactly like that one racial slur, right? It sounded exactly like the word coon. And that is probably one of the most unfortunate names I've ever encountered. But I mean, it's still kind of hard to approach. 3 gold whitewater. Or alternatively, one of the even dumber ways to say it would be gold, 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 whitewater. Not really a good name, is it? And I feel like if that was the only name I had to go by, I would become a serial killer very quickly. But anyways, 3GWW. Yeah. So it's, you know what? I can actually show you guys how it's written down, and okay, I'll just do a quick bit of Chinese calligraphy. Okay, so this is my name. If you can look at my face cam, it's the character for gold shows up 3 times, and the character for white and water shows up once. Now, I feel like that is probably not the dumbest Chinese name. I've heard people whose names translate to strength or power or intellect. So the Chinese language uses an expression called li hai, which li is like strength, and when you combine it with li hai, it means basically strength, talent, skill. It's a combination of all those things put together, right? So I've met guys named Strength. Would I name my kid Strength? No. And it would be especially awkward if my kid was not, a bastion of strength. If I had a kid and he ended up having fucking Crohn's disease, it would kind of seem like I was mocking the kid, right? Oh, god damn it, I'm not gonna have enough cobblestone to make it to the top level. 2, 3. It just, like, some names just seem like you setting up your kid for failure, and some others are just, some of them are kind of bad, but there's none that I hear and think overwhelmingly terrible, except for maybe Vagina. I'm really sorry for that guy. I'm sorry if at one point Vagina is tuning in. What are some other terrible names? Oh, right. That guy who named his son Goku, and he told his wife, like, he told his wife that he wanted to name his son Goku, and she was like, okay, if you can get 1 million likes on Facebook, I'll let you name our kid Goku. So 1 million weeaboos got their power together, they sent their energy towards this man like the citizens of Earth sending their power to Goku to build a spirit bomb. And he named his kid Goku. I cannot imagine being that fucking kid. I cannot imagine how much that kid is going to be made fun of as he grows up. But anyways, oh wait, why is that skeleton on my island? This is supposed to be an island that nothing evil can spawn on. What the hell? Do you just like immigrate here? Do you like? Okay, that guy's taken care of. Now, really not supposed to be any meanies that can spawn on my lovely little island. But well, I mean, I could maybe see a fluke happening. So yeah, that's okay. Now that I think about it, right, 3 Gold Whitewater isn't such a bad name. It's an expression of ethnic heritage. It's an expression of like the philosophy I'm supposed to take toward my life. It is a good serviceable name, especially compared to people named Vagina. Sorry about that guy again. I don't know, it just feels like some people are setting their kids up for failure when they give them a clown name like that. Okay, need to run back down, and I'm thinking 2 stacks is going to be enough to get me to the actual platform, the surface platform. And from the surface platform, we can get to designing, I don't know, other things, maybe. Which way have I not gone? I've gone that way I've gone quite a ways that way. So it seems like this one's the only logical pathway to take. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once my actual hotbar starts filling up with stone, I'm gonna know that I've done the right thing. It just seems really unfortunate as well that people would name their kid that, thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna give my child an edge in life. It's gonna give them an edge in getting to therapy. If you are thinking of doing an any percent, my kid needs therapy speedrun, you've found the name for it, man. Do I still have my dynamic lighting on? Yep, options, video settings. Dynamic lights off. That way I can actually tell when dark is dark and when light is light. I feel like it's I always feel this weird hollow emptiness after I rant about something, especially if it's a good long rant where I get to vent all my spleen about how dumb something is, how silly it is to name your kid a certain way, how silly my own personal name is, although it's not all that bad. It's, in fact, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, a name like mine, like Xing Chen, among people who are culturally Chinese, is a far more common name than you'd expect, right? People think of gold, people think of wealth, people want to be supported into their old age, and if you name your son, my dad, who gave me my Chinese name, he effectively named his child Cash Money, or lots of money. But I mean, it's a valid thing to want. It's a valid thing to want money, right? Most people need money to live, unless you own your own land. Unless you're a competent farmer who owns his own land, you need money to live. You need, even if you're not a big fan of capitalism as far as, you know, systems go, it's a system, it's a livable system. You can live under a capitalist system without like it being soul breaking or soul destroying. But yeah, it's you know what, actually that's something I'm kind of interested in, the idea of homesteading. Right, like buying your own land from the government. We can't actually do that here in Singapore because we can only buy the land that houses are built on, or corporate entities can buy land, but only for 99 years. Because we're actually a very land-scarce country. And there's also, even if you do buy the land, there's no guarantee that it'll always be yours, even if you have some sort of deal set up from a long time ago, from before laws about land purchasing. Well, actually, okay, you can buy land to build things on it, but there's also the eminent domain clause, which means that if the government needs your land, you'll be fairly recompensated, and they can, like, seize the land at will. And I was just thinking that if I lived in a slightly larger country, right, or a country that had a lot more plentiful land, like the Americas, or if I lived in, I don't know, maybe even Malaysia is close enough for me to do that, I could set up a sort of homestead, and in that homestead I could have the basic stuff I need, electronics, everything powered by windmills or solar energy. And on that land I could make myself a life. I could have a small farm, I could rear small amounts of animals. You know, just stuff like that. And I could be self-sufficient, just living off the land the way people did before the Industrial Revolution. But at the same time, I'm kind of glad for city life, because we are such a small, interconnected city that I could be anywhere I want on the island in about 2 hours, just using public transport and my feet. So it's pretty good in that regard. And it's also really nice to live in, like, a community of people. As much as I am an introvert who likes to stay at home playing video games, it's really fun to just be able to walk outside your house and see a neighbor, as opposed to if I lived on a homestead. I can play Minecraft IRL. That's right. I can be like those Indian YouTubers, you know, the ones who've built their own house in the jungle. It's like they've used clay. Oh, whoops! They've used clay. They've used potting methods. They've used like 50 different methods to build themselves their literal own, like, Minecraft dirt hut, except in real life. They've built themselves underground swimming pools, stuff like that. It is an amazing show of human ingenuity, right? To play a survival game in real life. That is just something beyond my ability to do. And actually, wait, no, hold on. Let me quickly check what the enchant I can expect on my pickaxe will be. Excuse me. Okay. That's not enough stone. A little more. Put this here, and I would like to get substantially more stone than this. And the iron ore, you can go here, take this, put this stone here. Okay, I'm going to need at a minimum 4 stacks of cobblestone. I think they aren't Indian. Oh my god! Did I just do a racism? Are they South American? Are they South American? I am terrible at passing. Like I am terrible at looking at a person and identifying what race they are, which is, you know, it's kind of a product of being Chinese. It's sort of an unfortunate fact, but a lot of us look very similar to each other. And if anything, the way you would tell Chinese people apart is by hearing the way they speak, and that can be used to pass whether they're from Beijing, Guangdong. Like, if you are trained to do it, you can hear the difference in Chinese voices. Is what I'm trying to get across. But I'm also face blind when it comes to people of other cultures. For example, you could point out, like, any two similarly aged people of a similar race, of vaguely similar facial features, and within half an hour I would not be able to tell you who was who. It is that level of face blindness, and it's also made me look like an idiot a few times. So yeah, it's well, I mean, the fact that I'm an idiot has made me look like I'm an idiot a few times, but that's beside the point. Okay, so I'm gonna make another. You know what? I'll make another 3. That seems like a good amount. My chests are clearing out nicely now that I've started sorting my stuff. That's good. Bam. 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 Okay, that's 3 pickaxes, which should be another 750 cobblestone. And should allow me to explore about 300 blocks further out. So, it's okay, I guess. Yep, I can even see the end of that mine. Okay. But yeah, I think homesteading, living off the land, is a very nice way to live. In fact, it's one of the ways of human living that could continue ad infinitum. For example, if tomorrow the entirety of human society decided to just abandon society, that we would instead go live in the wilderness, that we would use natural medicines, that we'd you know, live off the land. We would only fish what we needed to fish. We would only hunt what we needed to eat. I feel like that could sustain the human population indefinitely. Of course, there's a few more concerns. People would not live as long because we wouldn't have access to things like antibiotics, modern shelters. In fact, we wouldn't have access to a lot of our creature comforts. So there's also a decrease in human satisfaction. But we would ultimately be able to continue that style of living for millions of years to come. Unfortunately, the counterpoint is life is a lot better now than it was at the point in time when homesteading was a valid way of living. Well, I mean, it's still a valid way of living, but when homesteading was a common way of life, right? Oh, wow. Really good diamond luck today. We are, you know what, we are like an anomaly. And I've come to realize that this is not sustainable for the planet, and it's probably not sustainable for us as a species, which means that it'll probably be another 100 years of life on Earth before we start colonizing other planets, before we start doing, before we start pulling in England and colonizing other worlds, you know, taking over, basically absorbing them, you know, other planets into, I guess, the human galactic federation. I really don't know what we're going to call ourselves when we move into space. The human collective, maybe. But at the current rate of environmental pollution, at the current rate of, you know, overfishing, at the current rate of deforestation, the planet isn't going to last. So, with the small base of operations that we have, we can probably launch part of us. We can probably launch part of our species into the stars, and then we can, I guess, slowly begin colonizing the stars, which is probably only going to begin to happen after the end of my lifetime. So, it's probably not something I'll ever get to see. I'll probably never get to see like a sunset on Venus or a sunset on Mars. But that's okay. Unless the human race collectively decides that, you know, space futurism is the way to go, right? Like, unless the human race collectively decides, you know, let's make Elon Musk our god emperor and just do every fucking thing that SpaceX says. We are going to devote the entirety of human resources. We're going to devote all of human productivity towards becoming a race that rules over the stars. Which, granted, would be pretty fun. It would be pretty fun to just, you know, show up on an alien planet and like look at the natives through binoculars. And then I would become the product of a UFO report to the culture. It'd also be pretty fun to screw around with a spaceship. Like, think about it. If you get behind the seat of a car and you already feel like drifting in a parking lot and just doing donuts and burnouts, imagine what people would be like once we have spaceships. Once spaceships are available for public purchase, You would not be able to stop humans from doing stupid shit with them. I guarantee you. But yeah, it's weird, and pre-industrial society is great and all, but I feel like the point that science has been making for the past 30 years, and not a lot of people are picking up on, is the fact that it's unsustainable. We cannot continue this rate of exponential population growth forever. I hear zombies. I hear zombies, and I'm not liking it. I hear zombies right ahead of me. Oh wait, did I also hear Guardian sound effects? I'm right below the ocean monument, I think. In fact, I'm pretty sure that any second now I'm going to get the ocean monument's mining fatigue effect, and this is going to be a pain in the ass to do. Okay, so it sounds like there's zombies on two sides of me and possibly above me. That way? I think I did that way. Anyways, probably have enough cobblestone to build the platform already. There's one stack here. There's at least 4 stacks in my inventory. Okay, you know what? I might be able to do the first half of the platform in this stream, or the first half of at least the mob spawner itself. And I'm already at 27 levels, so I figure if I just keep mining and, you know, just furiously grabbing all the ores I can, maybe smelting a bunch of stone upstairs, I can... I just heard the sound of something on a mine shaft, or of something on a rail, which tells me there might be a mine shaft around here, which does not really excite me. Mine shafts are scary, and they're full of scary, mean things. So, yeah, you know what? I'm going to poach all the things that can and will give me XP, and I'm going to try and get to level 30. And even if I can't like directly, even if I can't, you know, get a level 30 immediately, it's going to be good to have something I can build towards being a level 30 enchant. And if I see level 30 on an iron pickaxe, I'm just going to run around slaughtering things until I get that XP. Okay, what is this? It's offering me efficiency 4. So the way it goes, I might enchant it, and it might just give me efficiency 4, unbreaking 3, fortune 3, something really good like that. Or it might just give me an efficiency 4 pickaxe, which is, you know, it's always a gamble. 1, 2, 3, 4, and before I... Oh wait, yep, spiders can spawn apparently. Spiders can spawn. Oh my god, what are you doing in my house? Excuse me. You spawn in there? How'd you get in? Okay, this place needs to be lit up and properly spawn-proofed. And while I do that, well, let me just run up here. I need to use the bathroom again. I'll be right back. I've returned. Thanks for waiting. I'm going to get on... I guess I'm going to get on building... Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Throw the iron ore that I have to here. Oh, whoops. Okay. Break this, place this, break this, break this. And we have almost filled up the wheat farm. Now... Okay, so... I'm going to have to make this thing... I'm going to have to bucket my way all the way to the top of this. The other alternative is placing blocks, which is not what I'm going to do. Instead, going to place this. I'm going to place this here. That should prevent any water from leaking out. Okay. So, next, I'll get in here. Place kelp. Oh, whoops. I'm just, you know, I'm gonna place my way all the way to the top. And this is going to take a while, so you might want to get a snack or something. The good news is, the relaxing Minecraft music has hit, and oh my god. Okay, I see exactly what's gonna happen. Every time I do this, I'm gonna have to fall a bunch more blocks. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's apparently as far as I can go. So, what I will do in light of that is break this, place this here, and basically nerd pillar my way up. And when I'm at the top, I will finish building this, drop down into this lower region, and from that lower region I will just... Actually, wait, no, hold on. Okay, I know an easy fix. I can place a water bucket at the top, a block right below the water bucket, and then I can just figure the rest out as I go. You know, if I'm sort of used to flying by the seat of my pants at this point. Improvise everything. So why stop now? Okay, 1, 2, 3. We are actually almost at the top. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and we are at the top. Okay. So place this here. Place one of each. Well, I'll place a torch on each corner, and also place a torch in the middle. Put a bucket down there. Then. With water. Amber streaming now. You'll die while digging down with water in place. That is a good point, but I have at least 5 doors in my inventory and the tool to mine them with, so I can maybe I think I should be good. So let me just make the... Oh, Elfie, as soon as I'm done streaming, I'm gonna raid you. At least I think I can. I don't really know how to raid someone, but I'll try my best. I'll try and figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I'll as soon as I'm done with, or as soon as I've done as much of the mob project as I can, I might go until 6 p.m. We're gonna go raid Elfie. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I might as well just torch the place up. And as well, you know what? I'll do 1, 2, 3. I'll go 3 out on either side. And then I'll fill this in. And this will sort of be the storage area for where things I need stored go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Very vague, the things I need stored. Bam. Build this out here. Oh! Hello Sinsin33, welcome to the stream. This is my hardcore streaming world, and I'm currently building a mob grinder in the sky. I'm building it high up in the sky to maximize its drop, or to maximize the amount of mobs I can get, because the less of the mob cap is taken up by the lower world, the better. And the current goal is to try and finish the platform on which I'll be storing all my stuff. And maybe if I'm very good about time, I can get a auto sorting system set up, or finish the path, the elevator up. But what I am going to have to remember is that this side is where the road goes. So place this here, and that way I can put this around. And I'm gonna build an actual like wall, not just a one high block. So this should, in theory, prevent me from, you know, idly just walking off the edge of the platform and falling to my death. In theory, there's a big difference between theory and practice, and the big difference is a result of the fact that I am not very intelligent. So that's that. I'll favorite this. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to place door, break, place door, break, place door, break, place door, break. But the good news is, the kelp grows by itself, so I don't need to worry that much. And I'm also not going to have to worry about a fall, because it's because I have water directly below me at all times. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, it happens a lot faster if I do place. Oh, whoops. Place, break, place, break, place, break, place, break. And once I have a water stream going from top down, I can just grab a bunch of kelp from the sea, build it up, and you know what, I'm actually looking forward to this. I'm not usually this motivated in a hardcore world, and I think the reason I'm motivated now is because I'm actually streaming for other people instead of myself. That way I get to get clowned on by potentially hundreds of other people if I fail. Okay. Oh, and there we go. Place blocks. Swim up. Apparently a bunch of cod in this. Uh-oh. Okay. Yes, thank God I had the distance right. Okay. Oh, well, hello. Apparently tropical fish can spawn at almost any height. Well. Okay, this top part is pretty well lit. I just jump back down, unfavorite my oak doors, swim up. Oh, now that I have Dolphin's Grace, I can swim a little quicker. So let me just swim back to land. Make them your pets. Oh, you know, that is a good idea. Let me get a bucket. But before I get a bucket, let me take a nap. And I need a singular piece of soul sand. One piece of soul sand is... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, that dolphin is fucked. Do I have a lead? No. No, I don't have a single lead. Can I just body push it into the water? Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, this kills you, you know. You die if you're on land for too long. Thank you. I couldn't live with myself if I had more blood on my hands. Well, I mean I could, but I didn't see a reason for that one dolphin to have to die. Okay, so shield equipped, full iron. I might want to use my gold shoes so that I don't get piglined. And I'm gonna bring my god apple. And the sole purpose for this nether trip is to go in, get some soul sand, and get out. Okay? No distractions, no nothing. No tomfoolery. Not even a little bit. No tomfuckery. Just get into the basalt delta. Find soul sand. And grab said soul sand. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? This dimension is hell. This dimension is absolute hell. There's no redeeming this little cursed evil dimension, full of evil things. And I hate this place. Especially in hardcore. Because you guys I've already said this about 100 times, but you die once, you die forever. Just like in real life. Nope, that's just nether gold. Oh. Where do I find some... Oh my god, no way. No way. The place I'm in the nether is basically a floating block of land, if I'm seeing this correctly. So that is my home. What is this amalgamation of biomes? I don't know. It looks like a basalt delta bordering on a warped forest. But I don't want any of the blocks here. Well, okay, this basalt might be useful. But what's going to be more useful is some soul sand. That is not soul sand. And I don't see any surface soul sand from walking around. So... Okay, you know what? This actually, in BDcraft, the basalt has a really nice texture. This looks like the hull of some sort of starship, right? And I'm thinking that might be useful for some kinds of aesthetic. Some builds can look good with a starship hull. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Unnecessary risks. I need to stop taking unnecessary risks like this. I hear a ghast crying in the distance. That's never good. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. So that's a big ass magma cube. That is a... Okay, the ghast disappeared. No, the ghast is still down there. What is that brown block? The brown... Oh wait, the brown block I think is cobblestone, because I placed a bunch of cobblestone on top of my roof as protection. So that's probably what it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to play this like I'm playing a Metal Gear game. It's 100% stealth. I'll just try and stealth my way through everything and only fight if I have to. Okay. Stealthy. Gotta be stealthy. Like a cat. Oh, cat burglar. Okay. No. No. Damn it, I think I'm too high in the nether for soul sand. So, I'm going to go back to my lovely little portal home. or the lovely little portal that I use. And from that portal, I'm going to build over this. Okay, this basalt looks really futuristic. It's really cool. And can I find soul sand in the overworld? I probably can, except it sounds like way more of a chore. So what I'm going to do is apparently I have ready access to a slightly lower level. I see no soul sand anywhere. This is a terrible tragedy. You know what? I'm gonna grab a little bit of quartz, because quartz can be used to make observers. And might just want a couple of things that I can use to make redstone components. Okay. And it's magma cubes. That's all of this stuff can kill me. Everything in this dimension can kill me, except the Striders. They sort of just flail at me or run away. Okay. This part goes down. Create a slope. That is a ghast. Yep. Is that some sort? No, that's a nether fortress. Okay, I found a nether fortress before I found soul sand. And I hear Enderman in the distance, so that's good. I did not look at him. I did not look at him. I did not touch him. I did not smell him. I really hope that one ghast over there isn't like some sniper. Because if he is, I'm dead. Okay, where is all the soul sand? This feels like Sod's Law. The second I go to hell looking for something, I don't find it in hell. Okay, you know what? I might as well get a little bit of the pearl hunting I'm gonna have to do out of the way first. I just... Okay. That is a singular ender pearl that I can try and throw. You know what? It doesn't really matter where I try and throw it because I'm not going to be able to get back if I do throw it. So, okay. Let's just covertly get digging, and eventually, I'm bound to find a block of soul sand somewhere, right? I'm just wondering if there's like soul sand in the overworld. But it'd be better to build a portal somewhere else, you know. Considerations. I hear Enderman whooping. Well, on the upside, I'm going to have a ton of netherrack after this. If I want to design a weird room that looks a bit like the inside of a human brain. That or intestines. I'm thinking these look a little like intestines. Oh, wait. Duh. Okay. How do I deal with that? I can... Okay, you know what? Let's just Leroy Jenkins it. Wait, where did the ghast go? Uh-oh. See, the one thing I hate more than a dangerous mob I can see is a dangerous mob I can't. Okay, never mind. I just point blank returned to sender. It didn't matter that it came out of nowhere. I just hit it with that surprise ping pong shot. Okay. You know what? Every time I think of ping pong, I'm reminded of the fact that I've wanted to rewatch Forrest Gump for a while. Mainly because I really like watching Forrest play ping pong. So, okay, do I need? Okay, I'll keep my boots on. There's really no soul sand anywhere. I've come across this, you know, this absolute dearth of soul sand. I cannot find like 2 blocks of the shit. So, is there soul sand down there? Nope. All that's down there, all that awaits me down there is death and pain. You know what? I've got a bunch of torches. Let me just torch my way back to the base, or back to the staircase. Yes. Whoa! That is a tall-ass warped fungus tree. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 20 blocks tall. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna look in the direction of things that have Enderman. Oh, I'm not gonna look in the general direction where Endermen live. So instead, I'm going to carefully torch my way over to. There really is no soul sand anywhere. Huh. Okay, I might have to postpone the soul sand mission for a while. I also hear what kind of sounds like distant wither skeletons, which is a very big concern here. Because withers give you the wither effect, and when you can't see your heart, like when you can't see your hearts, you're sort of up shit creek, you know. Uh-oh. Okay. You know what? I'll try going up. If looking downward does not help, I'm gonna try looking up, specifically at the. Oh no, they see me. They definitely see me. Okay. Okay. I found fucking gravel, which is an overworld block before I found soul sand. Unless that is what soul sand looks like with this texture pack on. Okay. I'll very carefully venture through hell. Going to very carefully build a staircase in hell. Did you make any bow? I unfortunately did not. In fact, I have not even killed enough. Oh my god, okay, those are blazes. Okay, as long as I keep moving, they should not be able to hit me. But at the same time, I do not want to risk that. And no, I have yet to make a bow. The reason is I'm dumb and I've not been killing spiders. Oh yeah, see that's just my idiocy on full display. Whew. Okay. You know what? I might hold off on further nether exploration till I have a bow. I'm not going to explore any new. I'm not going to uncover any new surface area. I'm just going to grab this quartz and head home. Because if this quartz can actually get me to level 30, I'm not gonna need. Well, okay, I am still gonna need the mob grinder, but I'm Not gonna need it as badly, you know. I really should have made a ranged weapon. Hello, Mr. Peeglin. Okay, I've got 10 durability on this sunbitch left. That is a mob. That is a mob that can kick my ass and set me on fire. Yeah, I hear you, Piglin. Oh, wait, hold on. If I had some gold, it might have been good to trade with that guy, but whatever. You know what? I just realized that they do actually give you soul sand in a trade. In fact, it's one of the only ways to farm soul sand and soul soil. So, going to run back, hope that Piglin doesn't despawn, and come back with my 40 gold. Haha, still got it. Oh wait, I should probably put a torch here, and a torch here. Really don't like that guy. Really don't like any of that guy's kind. Okay. Where'd I put my... Oh, I put my butter in here. I remember when everyone was calling it butter. Those were the glory days. Sticks. Where'd I put my sticks? Okay, you know what? If I can get soul sand and get a level 30 enchant, I'll have done all I've intended to do, and I can go raid Elfie's stream. I also don't know how to raid a stream. Yeah, I might have to look up a tutorial on how to raid a stream, and then follow that tutorial to raid a stream. Specifically Elfie's. Okay, so here, I intend to put a door here. I should, you know what, if I'm going down putting doors, I should also put one, on this block. No, wait, no, that's sort of a useless door. Okay. I will just... Yeah, I'll just sort of cover this up and hope that none of my enemies are very small creatures. As the dumbest door placement I have ever done, and I'm so sorry for it. Still earn my gold, right? Yeah. Okay. You are a zombie pig man, a piglin. Okay, let's see what you got, big guy. Oh, soul sand on my first trade. Okay, let's see what else you got. Okay, you know what? That's probably a sign that the trades are not good, super good today. So, oh, wait, what is that? What a crossbow looks like? Oh my god! Yo, oh, those crossbows look elite. Okay. Yeah, Pog, absolute Pog. I can't believe that was my first trade. Let me put the soul sand in my hand. Okay. So after this comes the dangerous part. It's the part where I have to get a... If you trade that 40 gold, I might get some pearls. You know what I could really use? This, and I need to make a... I should probably grab at least a couple... Yep, you do waterlog. Okay. I know for buttons and pressure... Oh, wait, buttons! Thank you! Yep, they don't waterlog, which means I can have access to eight brief pockets of air while I... Oh my god, is that a Nautilus shell? Hey, why don't you come up to my house? A, he dropped it, which means that I can, well, first it means that I can build myself a, whatchamacallit, what's that thing called? And, I can make myself a conduit, right, if I find a Heart of the Sea. And it also means that I can, if I find another drowned with a trident, I can throw him the Nautilus shell, which he will pick up because they prefer those. And then I can get a trident with whatever enchant I have on it. I'm hoping that if I get a trident, it'll be a Riptide one, because I'm in the middle of an ocean. I'm gonna want mobility in case something corners me on my island. In case I decide to do something really dumb and fight a wither on it or something. Probably not gonna do that, by the way. And yeah, I might be useful to me at some point in the future. Okay, grab all of these. And right, I was gonna grab a bucket of water so that I could find a fish in the water column that I made. And I'll make it a pet. Just like you suggested. That way I'll have... Well, okay, I would like to have an aquarium, and it makes sense since I'm in the middle of a tropical ocean. That'd be... kind of feels like the most logical kind of pet to have. Would like a dog, though. Okay, so... Oak buttons are in my favorite slot, and kelp is in my non-favorite slot. Water's in here, so I can grab a fish, and we are going straight to the top. Oh, whoops. Okay. Close this. Swim up, swim up, swim up. Swim up while looking downward. No, sorry. Swim up while looking upward. Quick as I can. Okay. Swim up, swim up, swim up. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, place buttons, place buttons, place buttons. Gotta keep placing buttons so I got air. Okay. Whew, thank you for the suggestion, Dr. Quantum. If not for you, I would probably have died in this tunnel. Or at the very least gotten low enough that I needed to use my magic apple to live, which I would not have enjoyed. There's water at the bottom of that, right? Yep, okay. Just checking. I always enjoy checking. And I would rather be safe than sorry. Okay. So this is the satisfying part. Watching that happen. Breaking that block. Placing a soul sand. And rocketing up all the way up to the surface. Now, I'm going to use this water bucket to get one of the fish. I'm going to keep that little fish as a memento. If the fish... Oh, yep, the fish... Oh, wait, no. Wait, where? Okay. I guess the tropical fish can apparently despawn, which is a little unfortunate, but at least I have a way up and a way down. Okay. So, what's next on the docket is storage system up here, and then designing the actual mob spawner. Now, for the storage system, here's what I always do when I play Minecraft, right? It's always poorly sorted. Oh, there you are. Okay, which of these looks... Okay, this looks more like a... Oh, wait, those look like a pet fish. Come here, come here, come here. Okay, thank you. And... for the storage system, I'm going to need a little bit of wood for the chests. And using those chests, and on top of those chests, I'm going to need to turn the quartz I have into just a standard sorting system. So... yeah, that's... should be good. And I'm going to need a sorting system that sorts out a ton of different drops, like spiders, like spider drops, all that other stuff. And with that, I don't know if I need to end the stream to raid someone, but since I'm here, I might as well walk inside my house where it's nice and safe, usually save and quit to title. And okay, how do we raid? How's raiding done? Slash raid, maybe? Raid, bingo. So it's, okay. Okay, I can't believe just trying out slash worked. Slash raid actually worked. So raid is it Elfie. Aloha used. One viewer is ready to raid. 2 viewers are ready to raid. Okay, let's go. Raid now.